I'm sure they'll add new expansions to the Twist format that comes out in December. Yeah, I'll be sad if all that happens is we go through the same 3 formats again. I'll say that. I was hoping that when they go back to Twist Wonders that we would see, you know, them like add Knights of the Frozen Throne with a bunch of buffed hero cards. I think that'd be sick. You hope we go back to KFT? I don't think we will, though. I think we're just gonna go through the same 3 again. But I would love to be surprised, you know? If we get the Knights of the Frozen Throne updated Death Knights, that'd be real sick. I'd be so into it. Be a happy Martian. At least it's not more pre-con decks. Yeah, on the one hand, like, the pre-constructed decks weren't for me. You know, that's not what I wanted out of Twist. On the other hand, it's the first Twist mode that was actually popular, right? The stated audience that Twist was meant to serve has not been served, right? I don't even think the attempt was very good, if I'm honest. But they did serve a different audience with the pre-constructed decks months, all right? It's not the audience that includes me. So I felt like it would make some sense for them to just shift Twist to be some kind of that mode from now on their end. I don't know. Twist just being like, I'm okay with Twist being the, we want this mode around when we want to try something new. We're not really gonna like invest in it that much. It's just there in case we need it type of mode, which is what it is. I'm okay with it being that. What I don't like about that is I was told this was the biggest year in Wild's history, including Wild's inception, right? And I was told that that Twist was meant to finally put, oh man, that is not a good poll. I guess I still have this, which is nice. That Twist was finally going to fulfill the unmet promise of being able to play your decks of old, right? That couldn't be done when, this is their words, not mine, by the way. I never would have put it this way. Like, if they'd asked me first, I'd been like, ooh, don't say that. But they said it. Anyways, they said that it was gonna fulfill the unmet promise of being able to play your decks of old and finally appease both Wild player bases. So you have actual Wild for the people who want overpowered stuff, and then you have Twist for the people who don't really want to be playing like broken early combos. They want to have some place to play with their old format cards and have it still be good, you know. So like, that's what they said the mode was going to be, but then it didn't do any of that, and they stopped, like, it wasn't on all the time. So like, how are the players who want to play with their stuff of old supposed to have their mode when the mode disappears for months at a time, right? Like, it's okay, it's totally okay, in my opinion, that they have a mode that's just there for experimentation and whatever, but then don't promise me it's gonna be some like game-changing experience for Wild players who want more active intent in the Wild mode, right? So anyways, it is what it is at this point. Like, there's no use in, like, I've been resisting every urge to tweet about it whenever a new like Twist thing comes up, because like, it's not worth talking about anymore, other than to say, if September, what up September? It's not worth tweeting about, other than to say, like, if another mode comes out later, right, a non-Twist mode, if a non-Twist mode comes out later, I'm gonna be like, look at Duels, look at Mercenaries, look at Twist, all right? We can't believe any promises made about this mode. We can't expect them to stand by their mode and try to, you know, make it work. We know that they're going to, it's either going to be a smash hit out the gate or they're going to abandon it. or it's not going to be what's promised. That's what we know. That's the precedent we have. So that, like, that's where I think still talking about Twist is relevant. But when it comes to, like, you know, every time Twist isn't out for a month, why are we, like, we've made it very clear as the Hearthstone fan base, I feel like we're fairly unanimous, not completely, and we're never completely unanimous on any issue, but Twist disappearing for months at a time is as close to a universally criticized opinion as you can get for things like this. I think we've made it very clear that we don't like it, and they're standing by their decision and doing it anyway. So, like, there's nothing else to be done at this point. Any like tweeting about Twist being down for months is like, I mean, it's an experiment mode. It's the mode where if they have an idea, they can try it out before they like commit to it. It's fine. It's just not what it was promised initially. Am I calling your stuff old? Yes. Mercenaries was also promised to be a big thing. Sure. Yeah. Yep. Well, they put it on the front thing. I like seeing how Mercenaries was handled, and then looking back at that initial, like, do you guys remember that initial Mercenaries showcase where they did a video with a bunch of people who like didn't really have a concise thing that they were talking about, and they all looked kind of nervous and you know, like they weren't really excited about the product, didn't really know what they were talking about, and didn't really want to be there. Do you remember that video? The first, like, when we first had the Mercenaries like showcase, and after it we had more questions than answers. Do you guys remember that? Looking back at that, it's so funny because it's like it feels like they knew, that Blizzard knew at that point that Mercenaries had not panned out the way that they needed it to, and they were just trying to like sunk cost do something with it and put out a bunch of scapegoats, a bunch of people who we'd never seen before to you know, showcase it. And then anyways, looking back on it, you guys should go watch it again because I think it's pretty incredible. It seems to me like they already knew that it just like it wasn't what they planned for it to be, and they were just trying to like, you know, get what they could out of it. Ooh. Except that I don't have anything in my hand, right? So like this might backfire on me. You remember being very confused? I remember people actually pre-ordering it. I think I didn't. I don't remember. I might have gotten like the small pre-order. I was pretty put off. So I want my props, by the way, chat. Everyone was thinking that it would be like Slay the Spire, and I actually read what they were said the mode was going to be like, and I was like, no, this isn't Slay the Spire, this is Pokemon. All right, it was Pokemon. It was exactly Pokemon VGC. So I want my credit, by the way. I don't ask for my credit on that enough, honestly. I've been so focused on how disappointed I was with Mercenaries that I haven't been demanding my credit. Chat, you were all wrong and I was right. Okay? Get wrecked. Get wrecked by me and my superior understanding of stated gameplay. Good job, Marshy. Thank you, Pug. But anyways, so knowing that, I was like, this could be really cool if they fix the problem with Pokemon. The problem with Pokemon is that in order to build your PvP team, you have to spend countless hours doing inane, boring tasks, right? Like, it's awful. It's awful to play the reason that I don't play more Pokemon video game is because they ask far too much of my time. to set up a team. Like, I don't want to sit in front of the breeding center circling with my bike for hours until I roll the right combination of IVs. It's so boring. And so that was it. Like, the gameplay, like once you actually get into the gameplay of Pokemon, it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. But you have to do chores for tons of time before that. You don't just get to play a fun game. You have to do like a full-time job's worth of chores before you can play with one thing, and then if you want to switch it up, you have to do it again. But anyways, so it's very time consuming before you get to be the fun. And I was thinking, like, if they actually fix this, if they do the Pokemon gameplay but without the stupid grind that makes everyone sad, you know, Mercenaries could be really cool. But then they made it worse. How do you go more boring? Like, how do you build a Pokemon game, and instead of making it more fun, you make it less fun? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't, like, I don't know. Such weirdy pants to me. You thought Duels was gonna be Slay the Spire? I swear if the player base didn't love Battlegrounds, Blizzard would ruin that mode too. No, for sure. I think, like, Battlegrounds was a big smash hit, and I think it's kind of set a pretty unattainable bar for other new modes in Hearthstone. Like, Battlegrounds was new fun gameplay that was easy to get into, and it was free, right? Like, it didn't cost you a bunch of money to try out and play and enjoy Battlegrounds to the fullest. And everything else they've tried has been an arm and a leg, right? Like, even Duels required you to buy a bunch of otherwise old, outdated legendaries and stuff. So this and this is 12 damage. Neat. Should I do this? I guess so, right? But so they've made like less immediately fun and addicting modes since then, and they've all been very pricey. So everything that made Battlegrounds an instant smash hit is not represented in the other modes that they've tried, other than Dungeon Run. Dungeon Run, I think, is not supported anymore because it was too successful. It was too free and was pulling people away from Constructed. I don't think that I think that's why they don't do it anymore. They would do more dungeon runs, but it was like, why are you gonna pay for card packs when you could just play super free fun dungeon run instead? Did Reno Lone Ranger kill Death Rattles, or was it just the relative power increase in battle cries? I think Death Rattles generally have been pretty mid for a while. Like, a really long time. My opponent's about to get riggedy uthered. Just saying. Just saying, chat. They're about to get uthered unless they rat or theatar my various pieces here. In which case, I would default to smacking them in the face and playing Astalor. Battlegrounds wasn't built to make money, so it could all in on fun, and they had to crowbar monetization into it later. Yeah, pretty much. All right, repeat after me. Why don't you get rigged? No. I've always been sad about the animation for Uther, by the way. I was about to say, now we don't get to see the sick animation, but like, is it sick? It's okay. I wish it and Mecha'thun were both a bit flashier. Timothy Carter. All right, I'm looking forward to this. Missed 2 hours of Martian. Hi, Jordan. Chat, yesterday I put out a tweet saying I think that Hearthstone is as fun, or Wild Hearthstone is as fun as we can hope for, basically. And that we should just enjoy it for what it is until the next, you know, expansion inevitably makes it worse. And I feel like today's stream has just been a response from the universe. Like, Martian, how dare you give that opinion? Just for that, you're only going to face the worst of Wild today. It has been a bunch of Demon Seed, which I actually don't mind, but a bunch of Demon Seed, a bunch of Charge Druid, which I do mind. I hate Charge Druid, but I really wasn't facing it. And you know, Tom here playing Scrumbus Mage against me when he knows full well I don't want to ever see it. So yeah, that's been my Hearthstone experience today. It's like, how dare you have a positive message for once about Wild Hearthstone, Martian, you jerk. Oh, you know what though? Look at this. All right. We have a way through the ice block. They have to actually kill us. All right, Tom. I completely forgot. Tom, you have to kill me. All right. You don't just get to sit there behind your Ramoth and infinitely ice block your way out of this one. You have to send me and my cow face to the grave. All right. That's the deal. Also, I want to switch this for Perfect Twin. I think this list is outdated from when Unkiliax was still good. I think I want Perfect Twin instead. That's just you know, one Marshy's opinion based on Fungus. Nas into Wind Fury, that would be funny. That would be funny. Perfect Twin so much better. I think I agree. Yeah. Why is Perfect Twin better now? It is more tempo. Heals for more immediately, I guess. I don't know. Well, they nerfed Unkiliax, right? It used to cost 8, and that's when it was really good. Then they nerfed it. Now it's not a mana ahead of Perfect Twin anymore. Excuse me. Also, part of what made it really good was its synergy with Boom Mad Genius and Hydration Station. Not Boom Mad Genius, the other one. What's that one called? And I really could just Wind Fury this thing right now. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe it was worth it. Maybe I should have Wind Furied it and played this, because it increases my likelihood of finding Sing Along Buddy. Are we talking in wild or standard? Standard. Not ice block. Whatever will I do? Not solid alibi. Whatever will I do? I do have to draw the stupid thing, right? I can't just like be cocky about it. I have to actually draw the Sing Along Buddy. Right? Badlands Spirit. You're so big. Look at the Badlands Spirit tower over those, what am I assuming are large cliff sides. I found a sea urchin. What would be the Celiax combination? Perfect Twin. You bet Tom concedes before the animation goes off. Tom, are you gonna do that to me? Top deck sing along, buddy. Didn't happen. Objection? So I now need, like, Tom is gonna chain a bunch of objections against me. So I now have to chain a ton of... I had to chain a bunch of... Like, I have to not only draw the sing-along buddy, but now I also need to draw any other 2 costs? Oh my goodness, Tom. What do you guys think I did to Tom to deserve this? I thought me and Tom were cool. Alright. I'm shocked and appalled at Tom's behavior. That he would not just simply let me win. Disaster. I'm pretty sure he knows that I need people to just go ahead and let me win every time. I don't know why he's doing this. Can I get a Christology, please? Christology to draw Knight of Anointment and Sing Along Buddy, and then I'm good. Actually, that's a really good top deck if it draws those cards. Because then I would just win. Mage is by far the most cringe class. It certainly is a class of all time. Certainly is. I think I'm going to trade this off and then just, you know, not play anything until I find that stuff. Okay, there's a 2 cost. So we're back to just needing... We're back to just needing Sing Along Buddy again. Probably draws the 7-drop. Oh, the 7-drop wouldn't recast. Is Objection an arcane spell? No, it's nothing. We'd be okay. We'd be okay. Dear Tom, would you mind just losing to me, please? I'm gonna have to ask you to go ahead and just lose the video game, if it's alright. Would you mind too much? This all hurts my feelings. I hope Tom knows. It hurts my feelings. I was almost gonna play that. Wouldn't that be funny? Sing along, buddy. Please. Please. Don't let Tom get away with it. Sing along, buddy. I need you now more than ever. Come forth. Oh no, we turned on their hooked reavers? Yeah. Haha, now your coin costs something. Oh, thank goodness. Please. Oh my. Chat, remember when I said this was going to be a really cool draw off of Christology? And my opponent could just, you know, get wrecked by me? Yeah. Pepperidge Farms remembers. It feels good. Feels good, chat. I love it. Watch me objection and then explosive runes. Oh my goodness. I would have been so mad. I get more fun out of YouTube these days. Like, okay, so when I have a stream where it's just me and you guys talking about something funny and I kind of forget that I'm even playing Hearthstone, I love those streams. I have so much fun on those days. But generally, YouTube is more fun for me right now because A, I'm not spending 7 hours editing each video that I put out. But B, I don't really enjoy Hearthstone that much anymore. I think it's whatever. So like playing the game for the game's sake is something I don't do as often as I used to. But putting a YouTube video out and getting to see all the comments on that is like fun every day for me. So I still enjoy that part. That's not enough to keep me doing it, you know, as far as like a main gig, but it's the part that I'm probably enjoying the most on average now, is after I posted getting to see the comments. By the way, I love YouTube comments. Even if they're all like, it feels bad when people say a bunch of negative stuff to me, but it doesn't feel as bad as not getting comments, right? So, you know, even if you guys hate the video I post or something I said in the video, if you want to respond to my YouTube video and say something in my comments, I always love it. Makes my day, especially if you have something nice to say. If you have something nice to say, I especially enjoy it. Whenever I see a comment and it's someone complimenting me or the deck, or just saying they enjoyed the video, or having something to say relevant to a discussion or something like that, whenever I see those comments, I always get excited. One of the comment types that I have a little trouble with is actually, you know, sometimes someone will say something really positive about me or the channel or something like that. They'll say like, "You're my favorite wild streamer and I've really been enjoying watching your YouTube." They'll say something nice like that. And then the second half of their comment will be, you know, something that I completely disagree with, like, "It's a shame that so many of your opponents are brainless jerks playing Demon Seed and ruining the blah 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 experience. I wish stupid Blizzard would do something about it." You know, like it'll be a comment like that that like just goes completely against my entire philosophy, right? So you have this option to like heart a comment. And so I'll see the comment, and the first half will be like, "Oh, that's so sweet. I want to appreciate this person commenting." And then I'll get to the second half and be like, "No, I can't sign off on that." So like, for those of you who have left a comment like that before, you know, I really appreciate the compliment, and I really appreciate you enjoying the channel and spending your time watching my stuff. You know, like, you guys are great from that perspective. But if I didn't comment on if I didn't heart your comment, odds are the second half of your comment is something I couldn't sign off on. So there you go. The other thing is, I don't actually get shown every comment in my notifications. It's weird. Yeah, especially if there's a reply to somebody else's comment, it doesn't always show me those things. But
I will not forsake you. How much?
yeah, it's gonna make the karaoke clear really good if I do this right. All right.
Cease your quarrel at once.
The not heart diss track. Yeah, I've actually had somebody comment a second comment after the first one saying, "When everyone else gets the Marshy heart but you." Yeah, because it was pretty early on. I think I'd had like 7 comments, and it was like the one person who said something like that I couldn't quite, you know, sign off on. And I felt a little bad. It was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Thanks, but get better opinions outside of channels you watch. Yeah, I'm headed to bed now. Have a good stream, Mr. Boo. Hey, see you later, Zio the burrito. I played Nostormu. My opponent played Yogbox immediately. It played Wheel of Death and Astral Alignment. That's funny. I do love your stream, and I'm glad that there is a streamer out there who feels like vaccines. Almost said something. Almost said something there. I'ma do this. It's better to keep the carry-o weapon up, right? Like I should just do this. I don't think they were killing me from hand if I went to 15, but you know, we never lose if I just do this, right?
The shadow engulfs us.
What's the reasoning behind the Caverns of Time card set? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's a question of all time. Steam Cleaner is not a bad option for games where you don't need Sticky Finger. Too true. Too true. No! I meant to do the exact opposite of what I just did. What a doofus. Is Martian the king of the doofuses?
I see you brought guests. May the
Wow.
grant you peace.
Wow.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Nature speaks. I'm a potato.
A small mistake.
A small potato. Why is my opponent playing PP Piper? What's up with that?
Let the dead rest.
What's up with that, chat? Hey, you're back. Look at that. Look at that, chat.
To battle!
My opponent is playing... Haven't played my questline druid yet. There it is. There it is. You know what that means, chat? Means I'm gonna play this. Wow. Wee. Goodbye, my discounted Leviathan. Ooh, Nosdormus. Yeah, I'll do that. Next turn we Nosdormus. Turn after we have access to our delicious, tasty Reynold of Jackson. Questline Druid? That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. Yeah. Green Machine. Renee likes those. It's like the name of a type of naked juice. Burp, burp, burp. All right. All right. Getting to my combo is going to be a little rough, huh? So I just have to get to my ETC, right? We get to the ETC, and then we pull Buddy Buddy out of it, and then we can do it. We can also just win in the meantime, but I don't know that we will. Don't you dare hurt my feelings. Don't do it. I won't appreciate it. Spread the word. I remember this deck running Discover cards because it didn't really have anything better to do with it. Did Druid get anything that could fill those like last 4 kind of wonky spots in the time since Questline Druid has been popular? I feel like they haven't really been getting a lot of like generically powerful filler cards, and I know they haven't had any attack damage synergy. You're so sad that Uther kills Cariel's weapon. Well, here's the thing. If I play them in this, and then Cariel order, I can do them all. Oh wait, no. Because then Cariel will turn off my hero power. Never mind, I take it all back. Take it all back. Nice Charizard, thank you. Oh, this Charizard. I was talking about how I got PSA 4 and PSA 5.5 Charizards. Oh yeah, this is a Charizard. I recently found out that he's making dog face. You guys know this dog face? When they have like their lip all funny and they look all scrumpy? He's like making dog face. Do you guys know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? There haven't been any new solo adventures since Book of Heroes and Book of Mercenaries. I think that's true. Yeah, and they got Snaggleteeth, yeah. Never heard it called that, but immediately yes. Okay, I just call it Dogface. I don't know that anybody else does, but like, it's just a face that I've only seen a dog make. Sorry, it's a face that I've only ever seen a dog make. So I just call it Dogface. I don't know. Chat, I think my opponent's gonna lose to my non-Uther stuff. I think I'm gonna play this and this in whatever order, and then sit here behind my Cariel weapon and just win, right? And that seems like a good plan, maybe. Pog Dogface, yeah. Sometimes Barkley would make Dogface, and I thought it was very cute. It's not really a pog face. They sit there going like I can't even do it because I'm not a dog. But you know, like Charizard's doing it. He makes that dog face. Right, Green Machine? I think Green Machine is having a good time against my Cariel weapon. You guys have any thoughts and observations on that? Look at that. Look at that nutty Discover pick. It's perfect. Bad luck Albatross. Wait, that could be bad luck for me. Because we still haven't found our ETC yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Oh man. Nobody messes with my cheese. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know that I really want any of that, right? No, I like Buddy Buddy could be on the bottom of my deck, right? So yeah, we try to get that. Unlucky. That'll do fine though. Remember the Scrumbus. And for now, Albatross can't get through the Dirty Rat, so maybe we'll get to Dredge Draw again. But like, if you're my opponent, you just concede here, right? What are they gonna do? I guess they've played some... They've played a couple... of the cats, right? So that it's not like they don't have damage, but I think that they're gonna hit me in the face for as much as they can and then concede. Not yet. Maybe now? Aw, still too bad. Anyways. You know, I think that's a little bit too much for the old questline druid to come back from. It's just a hunch. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.